clearly it's a limited palette challenge time. Hello and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. So Karin Markers over on Instagram has announced their own limited color challenge. And unlike Colors of the Month by Marker Universe, these guys actually have prizes. So I'm going to do these guys first, and I will do the Marker Universe Colors of the Month next week sometime. I thought it was interesting that if you take these two away, this is almost exactly the color palette that was used November 2020 for Colors of the Month. But Karin has issued 5 colors, so these are the colors we are using. We have 264 Arctic Blue, 281 Olive Green, 168 Rose Pink, 200, which is now called Soft Peach, and 283 Gold. Let's get into it. Reminder once again that I am doing the best I can with just the camera's built-in microphone until my new microphone arrives. The external that I started using in January is already dead. Not impressed. Yeah. Don't order a $30 USB mic. Just spring for something better. Yeah, it's not going to be worth it in the long run. So, some of you have noticed that I haven't been using my Karin markers in the Colors of the Month challenge, even though I specifically got my full set to do the Colors of the Month challenge. And the reason is because Marker Universe hasn't been specifying Karin colors all that much, and when they have, they've been specifying the deco brush colors, the acrylic marker colors, and those don't all necessarily match up to the watercolor markers. Well, I suspect that part of the reason is because Karin Markers has started their own contest. I just want to start out by reading the Instagram post to you. You can find this if you follow Karin Markers on Instagram. The post says, "It's time for hashtag Karin Colors Art Competition April 2022 on Instagram. Color palette of the month, Arctic Blue 264, Olive Green 281, Rose Pink 168, Soft Peach 1 200, Gold 283. You can use Karin Markers or any other art supplies in a similar color palette. It is your choice how you use this color palette, but you must stick to it as best as possible. It can be hand lettering, painting, digital, etc. Feel free to be creative. You may also use black or white for line art and or the background. You could submit as many artworks as you'd like. All artwork must be original. Copies of other artists' work will not be accepted. Here's how it works. 1. Create a piece of artwork with this color palette. 2. Comment with the hashtag Karin Colors. 3. Tag your photo with @Karin Markers. 4. Publish. We will choose 3 or more best artworks. This selection will not be random. The winners will be hand-selected based on their use of creativity and design with the given color palette. Prizes for the April edition. Mega box set containing 60 colors of our Brushmarker Pro water-based brush pens and Pigment Deco Brush Designer set containing 36 colors of the acrylic brush pens. Each winner will receive the same set of markers. Contest is open worldwide and ends on April 30th. The winners will be announced in the first week of May 2022. So that's really exciting. Obviously, I don't need the 60 set of water brushes because I have whatever size was the full set of the water brush pens before they introduced their neon colors. But the 36 acrylic markers, that would be amazing. I have 4 from a recent Scholar box and I want more, but I'm not willing to spend on them at this point. So I think if I were to win, I would keep the acrylic markers and I would probably pass on the watercolor markers as a prize for some sort of contest over here. If this were a voting contest, I would say go vote for me, go find me over on Instagram, but it's not. They said it's not random, so we will just produce the best piece we can and hope, right? If you guys decide to do this contest, good luck. I do sincerely wish everybody good luck. I think it's great that Karin Markers is doing this now, and I do expect I will be entering most months if they continue to do this contest. Just looking back on their Instagram, it looks like they did have a March contest. They had 3 colors picked then. They had a February. They had only 2 colors in January. That's harder. They had a contest in December. Yeah, this is an ongoing thing. I don't know why I didn't know about it before, but this definitely does explain why Marker Universe has not been specifying Karin colors for their contest in quite a while. So that's good. I have a second built-in content idea every month. let's go ahead and make a piece using these markers. I'm trying to finish this voiceover before I start, so I honestly have no idea what I chose to do. I would like to apologize to everybody that this video will go out quite late. It might even be Saturday morning before it goes up. I had every intention to get this video done in time to upload on Friday, but my sister called late on Thursday and we don't actually talk as often as we should, so I really didn't mind that we talked for literal hours, but by the time we hung up, I only had time to finish my blog posts. I did not have time to come and finish this piece. Start this piece. This week just got away on me. I finished Wednesday's video in the nick of time on Tuesday night and actually finished editing that on Wednesday. So yeah, didn't have any backup time, did not have anything prepared, should have been doing this piece on Thursday. Ran out of time on Thursday. I know. Time management sucks lately. I think I spoiled myself in March because where Weblight Dreams and I were doing that collaboration every Wednesday, I really only had to think of something to do on Fridays. And yeah, I got comfortable in that. I did that for 5 weeks and now I have to come up with ideas for both of my upload days every week. And yeah, my brain's not used to it anymore. It's hard. I just paused to check it out and opened up my Karin box and counted, across and down and did the math. It turns out that I do have the 60 set. So the set they're giving out to the contest winners, it is the full set that I have minus the neon colors. It's a great set. I would love to be able to give that away to somebody, so hopefully I win. So I'll have the full set of water brush pens to give away to somebody, and I will have more of the acrylic pens for myself. In the comments down below, if you've tried Karin's watercolor markers, what do you think of them? And if you haven't, have you tried watercolor markers in general? Do you like them more for hand lettering type stuff, or do you like painting and illustrating with them? And do you prefer to use the pens themselves directly on the paper, or do you use brush techniques like I tend to do? I really love the fact that watercolor markers do give you that option to use both. I use the brush method most of the time, but sometimes you just want that really rich, deep color directly off the nib. I do find that watercolor ink is a little bit of a different beast than traditional pen or tube watercolor. Similar to the Vivo color sheets, it is a little more eager to activate and accidentally bleed into neighboring areas, but not nearly as much as something like the Viva color sheets. These are somewhere in between. You do have to be careful with it, you do have to be aware of it, but it's not to the point that I get annoyed using them. I think that they're a very unique medium. They definitely belong in their own category, separate from traditional watercolors. I would even say that they're separate from bottled liquid watercolors, from bottled watercolor ink. My go-to technique for blending and watering down all that kind of stuff with markers like this is to scribble them onto a non-absorbent surface and add water, use the brush, use a water brush, use a traditional brush. My go-to non-absorbent surface to do all of this on is just a random little ceramic plate I got at the dollar store. Art supplies, your supporting art supplies really don't have to be expensive. Let me know if you guys want a full video or maybe some shorts just on the inexpensive, unintended art supplies that I use, because I do have a lot of them. I use ceramic plates and kitchen scrubbies and empty coffee jars, all sorts of stuff that wasn't meant to be an art supply, but it has a second life now in my art studio. I hope the audio has been okay this video, because not only am I using the built-in mic, but the cats have been in and out here trying to eat, and my daughter's downstairs watching Mickey Mouse cartoons. Lots and lots of sound pollution, but beggars can't be choosers. I am recording this on the day I intend to put it out. I have to just go ahead and record. Anyway, Marker Universe's version of the limited palette challenge next week sometime, not sure which day of the week, and the other video will probably be another no box Alex Art Box. Feel free to request recent boxes from real companies if you want to. Alternatively, I may pick another item for my overdue art supply reviews. You can also put some requests down below if you have ideas for me. If you're looking for more to watch, I've got some suggestions up on the left side of the screen now. Don't forget to like, comment, maybe even subscribe, and if you like living life creatively, whatever that means to you, I'd love to have you along for the ride. Bye guys!